Abusia mema wo akwaba edo ba Amazing TV eso mesra like sa video we na share na afoforo enya bi enhwe wo adwenkyere bi a fifa comment box ni mu yensa ebeka na se wunya subscribe to YouTube channel ya ba homaden na subscribe abusia said wonem no amazing the ekoso ewo ye ne celebrities one channel enam de bi ebra yes the esi ewo Ghana no enam ma otibie na se de ahyemu de a eyade sa brand ya friend no Shatta Wale Charles ni ama mensa waturo shade bi waturo fire bi ede ama Abeiku Santana na abusia ba ne sen na agire se Shatta Wale wokeka na adwen ede akire Abeiku Santana the tendency ya frɛ ekuo bi Wagyeme na se Wagyeme fuyi omo na akire se omoma awards ewo Ghana ha sei yen artist for no yen musicians for no Wagyeme fuyi na akire se omo award omo yes omo na akire se omo kire se over the year artist we na akire se obo ne homoden pa we na akire se we artist of the year we na akire se we song writer of the year we NHS safi motimi shoot music video emane ye fe abusian sankrofui NHS omoche awards ewo chese Ghana hasi abusian safui ene Shatta money stomboy mo ne daily na nse kro mo ban ne stomboy ene Shatta em so mo lift stomboy de no ne chese ho asem kra ha ye ba betie bibia watase abusian sa Wagyeme fuo omo awodu yi hu nsensem ena chese Abeiku Santana afre Shatta Wale se wasi yesisi nkrofo bi Abeiku Santana afre Shatta Wale say yesisi fameye ene Kofi Kinata enti Shatta Wale eme discipline Shatta house of Wagyeme for no ose Shatta eme discipline wamo na bushia with this discipline just Abeiku Santana afre Shatta say o me discipline Wagyeme foi ana just Shatta I responded in the wrong way minim say abna allegations no be yediti a Abeiku Santana no ena kire say atina no nyam so ama kire say na de o ye bibia kra na asamanfo ebeso omoye no shege bi sei abusia ye behwe ensam say de Abeiku Santana si kan sam no wo twire bi ena wo ye bi nso video Shatta nso twire bi ena wo ye bi nso video ye behwe tese ni nyina de akoso ewo omomienu entem mama yen start ensam no our this side na yehunu de ekoba homaden na like na share na afoforo enya bi enhwe.
The most controversial Stonebwoy in, Shatta out. Why?
The scheme is in such a way that you need to be able to show interest to be a part of the scheme. Once you show interest, we'll work with you. So the interest can be a form of whether you're filing or you're giving consent, any of them, but you have to show interest. So Stonebwoy showed interest, and so we worked.
Say this year I say Wagyeme ya making I ban Stonebwoy ni Shatta yi. Say you nominate Stonebwoy you, and they say good news. What you say?
How did he show interest?
I don't want to get into the details of the how it happened. I think the most important thing was that we established that there was a clear interest, and so which is the interest is translated in consent giving, which is the reason why we were able to put him on the scheme, because without his permission, there's no way that you can put him on the scheme, or without his interest, you can't put him on the scheme.
I want to get something very clear here. So with this interest and consent and all that jazz, when
no, it's funk, not jazz.
So when the artist doesn't file and the board or the organizers feel like, well, this is a big song, although he hasn't filed, do you reach out to them to seek clearance before using the material, or you just feel like, okay, it is big, let's throw them in?
Oh no, we have to get their consent.
Oh
yeah. So if it comes up in like a nomination, the nomination is not just what comes from you, or it's not just about the filing. So at the end of the day, some others also suggest names. Board even suggests names. Research folks also bring up, that kind of stuff. So all of these things, if it's big, it's in there, and there's a need for it to go through the system, to go through the mill, and we certainly will reach out for consent for the purposes of the award scheme. And once that is received,
Abusia, yes, not just according to no, say yes, a few way the Stonebwoy Wagyeme and some yes, sir, a few way they are nominating, but still Shatta Wale, yes, say don't expect him. Yes, ya nominate Shatta Wale. Now my yenshai, mama yenkoti Abeiku Santana, mama yenkoti Abeiku Santana and some artists walking at the Afa Shatta Wale.
You there here, I dash laptop. You there here, I take a taxi driver from a Wutu, go abroad. You there here, I do things. Which presenter where they do things like that? You there here, I dash car. 2015, you know there here, you see a dash car. I go dash car this year again. Watch. People say that they do Garaman. What did they do? What did they do? People are complaining, say they honk. They don't get money. You, instead of you to dash money, you teach history. Instead of you to dash people money, you tell that way they talk about history. Yasatwa. What Yasatwa will give you right now? If Yasatwa will chop. If Nkrumah will chop. If Nkrumah dialogue, give us money. You know here they talk. Garaman. Why government of Ghana? Why Bank of Ghana? You know what share money give us?
Abusia mama yenhwe ensem bia Abeiku Santana atwere no ha se bo homoden na like na she na afoforo enya bi enhwe o say at Shatta House. Do you have a problem with Kofi Kinata familiar music? Or say what wrong have they done to you that you keep skipping their names and selecting your close friends? Abusia, according to Abeiku Santana, and I just say or twice actually say at Shatta Wale Nima will come for you. And Otagi Shatta Wale straight you. Or say at Shatta Wale Nima will come for you. Abusian, sir, at Shatta Wale Nima will come for you. And I just say so far message, you know. Akwa kodru Shatta Wale and yes, akwa kodru Shatta Wale egat na misramo. Mama yansha respond. I just say Shatta Wale edi ama Abeiku Santana. But homa de na like na say na avofro enya bi enshe. Yente de ekoso ha say.
Makatie nyina e wa Shatta Wale nsam na mo de montwen.
You wake up, you wear coat like you be ashtray. See the ash coat you wear, like the smoke just put your top where they take so the coat. Kwasia. Babet now say Shatta Wale.
I say kwasia. Abusia what you say Shatta Jakura so nanta kwasa no.
Wear like the smoke just put your top where they take so the coat. Kwasia. Babet now say Shatta Wale. I think Santana they boom cry swear.
Hey, Abusia, according to Shatta Wale, no say Abeiku Santana embun ho kura. He swear, what I say, yes, not as a Shatta, troja, what I say, the Abeiku Santana. After say, or friend say, or me conscious, or me contokwa Wagyeme, ho de and day, or no, we are banner no better 10 years near, or fun and Wagyeme, so me con no Timikwanka, one kwam yan financial. She, Abusia, Shatta say Abeiku Santana embun ho kura.
I bet now say Shatta Wale. I think sometimes they boom cry swear. The way they respect you, you just fuck up, you know, so cause
Abusia Shatta sena or respect Abeiku Santana. Pon say make say abna kokko asem no abna kokko asem no de abusia nipa bi wo kwa say obetale wa bra pon ho a ase bonyuma no na kire say ode kire say enwono ne anungu ase ne no ma bi ba be kan wahu. According to Shatta Wale no was say na oyada Abeiku Santana but he just fuck up actually according to Shatta no o see so far there the whole Ghana obi a wo mbu ne ho a o say eye Abeiku Santana according to Shatta Wale o sanso aba no Twitter page wa sanso aba be kire e de ma Abeiku Santana so say Abeiku Santana please you people should fight your fight. As at now, I am fucking in America. Thank you. Yes, Shatta Wale. I don't know. Wasi yanka na Abeiku Santana. And to say, in prem die. Ya de say or no. Shatta Wale no. Or America artist a wajina ni. Mama yente die ya togun so eka no ha say. Wasi oko Nigeria. Omuhu ne sa abuwa bi no. Ya togun say oko Nigeria. Omuhu ne sa abuwa bi no. Mama yente say the scenario and semna.
You know what? Before we get to actually how you made the song, I was going to come to Afrima, but since it's part of it, let me ask you. I was watching the show, and then I realized your performance.
I would say when we went there, like they treated us different.
Okay.
You know, Nigerians.
How different? When you say different,
I would say everything was normal there, not Ghana here. Like, oh y'all come and sit down, y'all this, that.
Yeah.
Yes. Things were kind of hard there. Yeah. So. You know how the things go there, yeah.
Abusi according to your talk no. Also moko Nigeria omuntiri to amuse celebrities you. Also omuntiri to amuse. Also omuntiri to amuse chese nkwada bi no said the Ghana kan oh talk celeb but now say oh what did he what that why you say
I was watching the show. I wasn't even like checking to see if we had Ghanaian artists. I think the next day we were going to talk about it on the show. So I was watching to for research for the show. And then towards the end,
abusuan yes na de ya talk nso eka e dia for Nigeria for ho eno no o se woko Nigeria omuhu ni say ti say omuhu ni say wa abonwumpo da o se san ko omuhu ni say wa abonwumpo da nka o se be ne de o se omuhu ni say obi oba wiase mu no on kasa microphone mu kura da o se san no ko Nigeria omu ye den omuhu no yes according to your talk so far the way ene de e ko say amazing TV Shatta say na anka respect Abeiku Santana kakra but empremprem de he just fuck up said you 16 no or can straight say or say so far obi a won bu ne ho kura e wo the whole Ghana or say Abeiku Santana said Shatta so akeka na adwene rough ade Abeiku Santana amazing men so me ma wa so ayeden ati bi ha say amazing TV